Hiya, thank you for being part of all this. Trust you're enjoying these resurrection encounters. This time we're looking at Thomas, who I think is John's hero. I think he's his hero because he's the one who encapsulates most clearly the idea that we can believe in Jesus, that we can have life in his name, and we can go through that process of doubting our previous convictions and accepting that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that by doing that we have life. And we see that in Thomas, doubting Thomas. And that's why Thomas is the hero of the book of John. And why doubting is really helpful, because it enables us to change what we believe and to accept Jesus, to grow as Christians, to understand and to develop more as we look at the things that as we investigate more and more. And that's what Jesus does in this passage, isn't it? He walks into the room, says, "Peace to you." With all your doubts, peace. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're allowed to question. You're peace to you, peace to you. And then put your hands here and put your finger here and put your hands in my side. Come and investigate. Check it out. Make sure you're comfortable with your new truth, these truths that I'm presenting to you. Check it out, investigate it, make it happen. And of course, Luke had done that for his gospel and presents his conclusions. John is now putting that all in the mouth of Thomas as Thomas declares, I don't need to do that. My Lord and my God. And that personal declaration of faith, of trust, of commitment, all of those things are tied up in what John means by believing. It's not just an intellectual thing, it's a direction, it's a life direction, it's owning Jesus as Lord, it's following him wholeheartedly. And Thomas does that at that point as he accepts this truth. And as accepting this truth, he gets life in the name of Jesus. But in order to do that, he needed to be there. And I think it's wonderful that Thomas felt able to be part of the discipleship band group meeting, even though he had all these doubts and fears and almost had become their enemy. I love the fact that they welcomed him, that he was part of that group, and he was welcomed by them and by Jesus, as Jesus gives his peace, despite his doubts, despite his questions, despite his accusations, really, that they were lying to him or tricking him or whatever. Thomas was welcome, and I think that speaks so much of what church community should look like. Have a great time as you talk about these things, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.